is not their MO. Typically, Kyle Shanahan has found these undiscovered gems. Remember Raheem Mostert? He was undrafted. He played for 6 different teams. All of a sudden, the 49ers pick him up, turn him into a terrific running back. He takes him all the way to the Super Bowl in 2019. That's the kind of way that the 49ers have been constructed. If they do more of their skill positions in other areas, and then find running backs who can run the Shanahan system. So this is a departure, and I think it goes back to what you said, but this is a gamble. If they feel like this is their moment, let's take this chance right now.
And the exciting thing here, too, aside from the local connection, is also the chance yet again. I mean, I think about the West Coast offense developed by the 49ers, invented by the 49ers. They have an opportunity here to invent a whole new style of offense because you have Debo and you have McCaffrey and you have all these guys that are able to play multiple positions.
Right, and Kittle is going to be a big part of it, too. And I think, several, this isn't original with me, but several people have said it. But the McCaffrey on the field, you've got to account for him. As soon as he gets in the backfield, you better account for him. As soon as he goes out wide as a receiver, you better get somebody out there, maybe 2 people out there. And that's got to open the field up for somebody like Debo, somebody like Kittle, even another running back at that point. So, yeah, I think that kind of a mad scientist, which is what Kyle Shanahan is to the offense. This has to be just a great opportunity for him. He must be drawing plays up the middle of the night, I'm sure.
And closing out quickly here, how will you measure whether this is a success or a failure in terms of a trade?
Got to make the playoffs for starters, and I would think they have to go deep in the playoffs because what you said, again, is that salary cap is looming. So he's got to prove that he's such a valuable part of this team that it's worth it to pay him the money he's going to be due next year and the year after that.
Christian McCaffrey is expected to make his 49er debut later this afternoon at Levi Stadium when the Niners host Kansas City. That was C.W. Nevia, sports columnist for the Santa Rosa Press-Democrat. KCBS News Time, 12:36. We'll check the roads in just over a minute.
Kirby is your driveway mechanic. They bring the shop to you with brake replacements, oil changes, washes, and so much more. Get $50 off your first oil change with code OIL50 at Kirby.com. That's CURBEE.com and use code OIL50.
Termites, maybe not really on your mind. Maybe you've been putting off calling even though you know you have an infestation. Termite swarming season is here. The impact that those little devils have could seriously damage your home. This is Joe Starkey. Pacific Coast Termite has already been to my home, and I'm telling you, we needed it. And not only do we need it, we found out places we needed it we didn't even think we needed it. It was an amazing experience, and I can't tell you how valuable it has been to my family and our house. Pacific Coast Termite uses orange oil, no fumigation to force you to bag your food, protect your pets, or move out of your home for a few days. Pacific Coast Termite is a trusted company, and they've been with KCBS for many years and are A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. If you call now, you get 10% off termite treatments. They also do apartment buildings, businesses, and restaurants. Have you noticed rodents? Yikes. Pacific Coast Termite takes care of that problem, too. Call 800-PACIFIC. 800-PACIFIC. That's 800-722-4342 or PacificCoastTermite.com. Time for another check of the roads. We go to the KCBS traffic desk and Frank Munich.
Well, we're nothing much in the way of trouble. Grass fire being reported off of the shoulder of southbound 280. This actually is now being placed on the connector from southbound 280 over to southbound 87. We have a small grass fire touched off as blazes in that area often are in a nearby homeless encampment. That is blocking the second lane from the left of that connector, so the right lane of that connector is blocked as fire crews stage there. Problem being reported in the San Ramon Valley. This is northbound 680 just before Sycamore Valley Road in Danville. We have a report of a 2-car crash. We still don't yet know whether a lane of traffic is blocked. That high wind advisory has been lifted for the Altamont Pass, and a sign that some of the gusty winds we've been seeing or saw for much of the day yesterday may be easing just a bit. And a reminder that you can always reach us via the KCBS phone force number at 415-391-KCBS. That translates to on the traffic leader, KCBS. Mostly clear overnight. It could still be a little bit breezy in some areas. You can expect lows mid-40s to low 50s. Sunny skies later today. Some expected highs. San Francisco, San Jose, Millbrae, and Morgan Hill all looking at a high of 68 degrees. Fremont and Napa, 67. Livermore and Redwood City, 69. Concord and Santa Rosa, 72 degrees today. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
There's a reason Comcast Business powers more businesses than any other provider. Actually, there's a few. Comcast Business offers the fastest, reliable network, the peace of mind that comes with Security Edge, helping to protect all your connected devices, and the most reliable 5G mobile network. Want me to keep going? I can. Whether your small business is starting or growing, you need Comcast Business. Technology solutions that put you ahead and give you serious savings. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with fast speeds and advanced security. Together for just $69.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Or find out how to get up to a $650 prepaid card with a qualifying bundle. Limited time offer, restrictions apply. New 50 megabits per second internet and Security Edge customers only. Requires enrollment in EcoBill and AutoPay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most registered 5G data reliability wins in 1H 2022. Results may vary, not an endorsement.
KCBS News Time, 1241. The richest Americans are sitting on nearly $4 trillion, but only 10% of multimillionaires are involved in philanthropy. 1 out of 10. So how do you change that? Here's KCBS's Dan Mitchinson.
If you have a big problem, you need a bold solution. And that's where Cecilia Conrad, CEO of Lever for Change, comes in.
We are a broker between funders and nonprofits.
She and her team have built a global network of problem solvers that connect those organizations that need money with those who want to give money.
And we try to connect the two to facilitate multi-year grants between 10 million and 100 million at a scale much higher than what philanthropy currently does.
The company's model was designed to remove some of the barriers that lead to inequity in philanthropy, and it's working. Conrad tells me donors want to know not only how the money will be used, but the value of the impact these organizations have had in the past.
Donors are really open to that when you present those opportunities to them.
Dan Mitchinson, KCBS.
A single small bathroom should not cost $1.7 million. That's Governor Newsom's response to San Francisco's plan to install a public bathroom in Noe Valley's town square. Newsom's office tells the Chronicle that the state funds tagged for the single toilet in 150 square feet of space would not be forthcoming, considering the price tag. State plans to hold funding until the city delivers a plan to use the public money more efficiently. If it doesn't, the governor's office says it will go back to the legislature to revoke this appropriation. In other news, it's early Sunday morning in the heart of San Francisco's Bayview district yesterday. A block-long community garden was taken over by volunteers, including 2 faith-based organizations, in a project to help grow more healthy food at an urban farm in the city. More from KCBS's Alice Works.
In an effort to develop deep roots in the community, 80 volunteers from the NAACP and the San Francisco Community of Latter-day Saints came together at the Florence Fang Community Farm in the Bayview. Bob Turley is president of the San Francisco Latter-day Saints Church.
So we're working on trying to provide irrigation. This Florence Fang Community Farm is a wonderful place where people can both work on, growing plants, but also specifically food.
This urban farm has everything from bees to broccoli, chickens to zucchini. Organic, homegrown, healthy options on the sunny side of the city.
And if you think about the community, there's the part that you see above ground, and then there's the roots. You're the roots of these plants, but also the roots of the community. And great to see them interlacing together the same way their roots do.
Jonathan Butler is with the NAACP. Both groups helped design and install the new irrigation system.
This is just the first step of many, many projects that we have together at a store. And so we're just so grateful.
In the Bayview, Alice Works, KCBS.
It was a busy day in sports Saturday. We'll tell you all about it in 60 seconds.
ERC employee